common meditation problems, and embracing life's challenges. Meditation is not about perfection. It's about learning to be present with whatever arises, and in doing so, growing into a more resilient, compassionate version of ourselves. Life is full of ups and downs, and as much as we would like to avoid them, challenges are inevitable. Everyone faces difficulties, and meditation is no exception. In fact, our meditation practice often mirrors the complexities of life itself. By understanding that problems are an inherent part of both life and meditation, we can learn to approach them with the right mindset. Rather than seeing problems as obstacles to our inner peace or progress, we should view them as opportunities for growth. Each problem presents a chance to deepen our understanding, develop our resilience, and strengthen our practice. The key is not to shy away from discomfort that arises, but to face it head-on with awareness and equanimity. Shifting your perspective. Meditation problems should not be seen as failures or signs that we're doing something wrong. Instead, they are invitations to refine our practice. By accepting that difficulties are a normal part of our journey, we can develop a more compassionate attitude towards ourselves and our meditation process. When we avoid or resist difficult moments, we reinforce old habits that trap us in cycles of suffering. On the other hand, by engaging with challenges directly, we can break free from those patterns and open the door to more mental freedom. Whether the issues are physical, emotional, or mental, the attitude we bring to them will determine how we grow through them. Attitude lends the events we experience the significance they possess. The problem with problems is we believe we're not supposed to have any problems. As you progress in your meditation practice, you will likely encounter a range of issues. Some are physical, some are emotional, and others are related to our mindset. These challenges are not signs that something is wrong with your practice. Rather, they are natural parts of the journey. Here are some of the most common problems meditators will face. Trying too hard. One of the most common problems, especially for beginners in meditation, is trying too hard. Many new meditators approach their practice with a great deal of seriousness, believing they must force themselves to achieve profound results immediately. They push, strive, and tense their bodies, which leads only to frustration and lack of progress. The key to overcoming this is relaxation. Meditation is about observing rather than forcing. Let go of expectations and allow yourself to be present with whatever arises. Don't worry about achieving something specific or impressing anyone. The practice is simply about being and observing without striving. Discouragement. Another common problem meditation practitioners face is discouragement. Sometimes after days or weeks of practice, progress feels slow or maybe even non-existent. This can lead to feelings of doubt or belief that meditation isn't actually working for me. Remember, the mind is often resistant to change, and the process of meditation involves gradual transformation. Please be patient with yourself and stay committed to the practice. Trust that every session, even if it feels difficult, is contributing to your overall growth. Tiredness. Tiredness during meditation is a common issue. Many people find themselves struggling to stay awake or alert during their practice. Especially after a long day, if you feel drowsy, try adjusting your posture or meditating at a different time of day. Sometimes simply bringing more awareness to your breath, breathe in with emphasis and exhale in the same way, or opening your eyes slightly can also help combat tiredness. However, it's really important to recognize that fatigue can be a sign that your body and mind are in need of rest. Listen to your body, and if you're exhausted, allow yourself to take a break rather than forcing yourself to meditate through extreme fatigue. Try getting more sleep before you meditate. Legs going to sleep. Sitting for long periods can cause discomfort, particularly in the legs. It's not uncommon for meditators to experience the sensation of their legs falling asleep. While this can be uncomfortable, it's part of the process. Over time, your body adjusts, but it's important to listen to it and adjust your position if necessary. You don't have to worry about your legs losing circulation and causing an amputation. A leg that falls asleep is just a nerve pinching. You cannot cause damage to your leg or your legs by going to sleep, so don't worry. If the sensation becomes too painful, change your posture, stretch your legs, or take a short break. The goal is to maintain a posture that is both alert and comfortable, so that your mind can stay focused on the practice without being distracted by physical discomfort. Physical pain. Physical pain can arise during meditation, whether it's from sitting too long, poor posture, or underlying health issues. It's important to address pain with mindfulness. Rather than resisting or ignoring it, we acknowledge the sensation without judgment. You may want to experiment with small adjustments in your posture to relieve some discomfort. Remember, meditation isn't about enduring pain. It's about cultivating awareness of whatever arises in the present moment, including physical sensations. If the pain is persistent or severe, consider consulting with a healthcare provider or exploring other sitting positions to find what works best for you and for your body. Perhaps using a chair instead of a seated cushion. At 37 years young, I often choose a chair now instead of my seated cushion, as I'm not as flexible as I once was in my younger days. Odd sensations. Many new meditators experience strange or sometimes unusual sensations during their practice, such as tingling, warm feelings, or even feelings of lightness. These sensations can be sometimes distracting, but they are a normal part of our deepening awareness. Simply observe them with curiosity rather than reacting to them with fear or attachment. If these odd sensations become overwhelming, return your focus to the object of meditation. The key is to stay grounded here and present with whatever arises, without being caught up in the experience. Difficulty concentrating. Concentration is often a challenge for new meditators, especially when starting out. The mind can wander easily, and it may feel as though you can never quite settle in the present moment. This is normal. Meditation is the practice of returning to the present moment over and over and over again. Simply notice the frustration that comes with the difficulty of concentrating as best as you can without judgment. If you struggle with concentration, try focusing your attention on something simple, like your breath or a sound, maybe your bodily sensations. Gradually, you'll find that your ability to focus improves, so be patient with yourself in this process. Fear. Fear can arise during meditation, whether it's fear of the unknown, fear of facing difficult emotions, or even fear of not being able to meditate properly. Fear is a natural response to the unknown, but it's important to recognize that meditation is a safe space for exploration and growth. When fear does arise, simply observe it without judgment. Take slow, deep breaths and remind yourself that you are simply observing whatever comes up. Fear is just another sensation, and by not reacting to it, you allow it to pass naturally. Moving beyond the challenges. Ultimately, the challenges we encounter in meditation and in life are not roadblocks, but stepping stones. Each difficulty we face in life and in meditation is an opportunity to strengthen our mental toughness and develop a deeper level of awareness. By approaching our practice with patience, curiosity, and kindness, you'll find that you can navigate these challenges with greater ease.